Got it.
If you do a proper containment strategy, you will definitely optimize the cost. Probably cost may not be a factor for few of the companies, but the operation effectiveness or the availability of the equipment when it is
You briefly touched upon barrier technologies, right? How, when it comes to isolators or wraps as a core to containment engineering, how do we evaluate and select appropriate containment technology for a particular process? Are there some formulas? Are there scenarios, use cases? What exactly comes with the selection criteria?
Of course, there is so as a Spectrum, as an engineering consulting firm, not on Spectrum, the most reputed consulting firm, to do a complete containment strategy. So basically, it is not a single thumb rule formula that if you are handling a high potent, you will require isolators or a split walls at each unit operation. So it is a detailed containment strategy that needs to be defined, covering each unit operation, covering each aspect of the unit operation, which is what is the quantity of material that is handled, what is the nature of the product that is handled, how long that will the exposure take place. So that helps us to define the requirement of containment devices, which can be isolator, which can be split walls, which can be simple dispensing booth, as such. So it is very important to do this detailed study before you select the containment equipment. Because all this containment equipment do come at high cost. Cost is one of the factor, but the complexity in the operations. So it is not necessary to have, for example, isolator in each unit operation of the process.
Right.
It can be at when we are handling a raw API, probably that is the best solution. But as you go forward, and if you are handling high volume things, then the split walls are the better solutions. So this is how it defines. So it is not one single answer that yes, isolators is required for a high potent facility. It's not like that.
It's not an off-the-shelf thing.
Yes, it's not the off-the-shelf thing. It is if you do a proper containment strategy with a very good consultant always do, then of course it helps you to select the proper containment equipment, optimize your cost, and of course in the longer run optimize your operation.
Got it. And are there any different challenges when it comes to upstream and downstream?
Yes, the challenges is there are certain assumptions which need to be made, and that is something which has to be concurred with all the stakeholders.
Okay.
And that is something which the concurrence does not come as easy as it wants. So that always leads to selection of higher containment equipment than the conventional one.
Okay, so you mean the need of higher containment machine is higher in these kind of operations, is it?
Yeah, if the consensus are not made with respect to the assumption that is required with respect to handling any molecule which may come in future, so that leads to the selection of
incorrect machine.
Not incorrect machine, the higher capacity, the higher containment equipment rather than the possible lower containment equipment.
Let's talk about the most vulnerable aspect when it comes to containment: material transfer.